School District is mourning the loss of a school board member tonight. Officials say, with Spartanburg District 5, tell us Jeff Proper passed away today.
The district says Proper was first elected to the Board of Trustees in November of 2015. He leaves behind a wife and 2 children.
Pfizer is working to get its COVID-19 vaccine approved for use in younger kids. Pfizer submitted initial trial data to the FDA today for children ages 5 to 11. The trial included more than 2,000 children. They were given 2 smaller doses of the vaccine. Pfizer says the smaller doses did produce antibody responses similar to those seen in a study of people 16 to 25 years of age who received full doses. The FDA review is expected to take several weeks. Pfizer is also testing the vaccine in children under the age of 5.
The Biden administration says booster shots are off to a strong start. The White House says more than 400,000 Americans received the extra dose at pharmacies over the weekend. Nearly 1 million people have scheduled to get the 3rd shot in the coming weeks. Doctors say the extra dose is vital for keeping older and high-risk people safe.
We are starting to see these populations have some decreased protection against SARS-CoV-2 infection, likely due to both waning and to the Delta variant.
As many as 25 million Americans qualify for the 3rd Pfizer shot. Health officials say 70 million eligible Americans remain unvaccinated.
The latest coronavirus numbers for you in South Carolina. DHEC is reporting more than 1,500 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. 45 new deaths. Health officials say 11% of the tests reported today came back positive.
In North Carolina, health officials are reporting more than 3,400 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. Almost 11% of the test results reported today were positive.
And in Georgia, health officials there report more than 2,400 new confirmed cases of the virus, 107 new deaths there in Georgia. More than 12% of the test results in that state reported today came in positive.
First weather now. Some of us spent the weekend putting away the summer clothes. I guess we shouldn't have done that.
Maybe not. Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice going on October, and tomorrow it feels like August.
Yeah, right back to the upper 80s. I bet somebody's going to flirt with that 90-degree mark tomorrow. Yeah, it's that kind of heat across the area and all with clear skies. It's a beauty of a week out there, but a bit warmer than we should be. With that said, though, it is cool in the overnight hours and in those morning hours. Yeah, you might need that jacket first thing as we're going to fall down to the 50s. We're at 63 right now in Asheville, 73 in Greenville, at 66 in downtown Spartanburg. Over the next 12 hours, temperatures continue to fall on down to the low 60s, but look how fast we warm up. By noon, we're already at 82. In western North Carolina, tumbling on down to the low to mid 50s. By noon, you're at 74 degrees. I am tracking a cold front that sends this heat packing, at least for a little while. We're looking at milder air moving our way. Coming up, I'll show you if this front or the one after that will bring us any rain.
Chris, thanks. Back now to that breaking news we started with tonight. A federal judge has temporarily blocked a ban on mask mandates in South Carolina schools.
Our Renee Wunderlich is following this for us, and she joins us live with the latest. Renee?
Well, good evening. That judge says that not allowing school districts to require masks discriminates against students with special needs.
I would just say to think about everyone, because some people have children who, have health issues. So if your child doesn't have a health issue, it might not be as serious for them to catch the virus. But if someone's child has a health issue, then, it's going to be much more detrimental for them. So I just think to keep everyone in mind and try to think about it that way. What would be best for everyone as a whole?
A statement from the ACLU reads, "Federal disability rights laws are clear. If students with disabilities need schools to require masks in order for them to have equal access to their education, the state cannot stop schools from requiring those masks." South Carolina's Governor Henry McMaster's spokesperson sent us this statement that reads, "The governor strongly disagrees with the court's decision and will defend a parent's right to decide what's best for their children, up to the United States Supreme Court, if necessary." But one mom with a special needs daughter is so happy with this ruling, she tells me she cried.
Hallie was in public school for many, many years, and I'm anxious for her to be back with the teacher.
South Carolina's Department of Education is still reviewing this decision, and Greenville County Schools, well, they're still waiting to comment. We might hear from them more tomorrow. Live tonight in Greenville County, Renee Wunderlich, WYFF News 4.
Thanks, Renee. Bond has been denied for a man accused in a deadly shooting in Taylors. Deputies say the shooting happened on Gandy Avenue around 4:45 yesterday afternoon. The coroner tells us 45-year-old Ahmad Abruzari died at the scene. A close friend giving us this photo of him today. William Loris faces murder and weapons charges. He's currently being held at the detention center as the investigation continues.
A student was taken to a hospital after a can of pepper spray got released inside a school bus. Greenville County school officials tell us it happened this afternoon on CCC Camp Road in Greer. The bus was carrying 29 Greer Middle and High School students at the time. School officials say the driver and 9 students had some, quote, temporary discomfort. A student claimed it was all an accident. School officials will review the bus video to determine the next steps.
Convicted Charleston church shooter Dylan Roof has lost his next phase of the appeal. A federal court turned down his request for a new hearing today. It would have challenged his death sentence and conviction for killing 9 members of the Mother Emanuel AME Church back in June 2015. In 2017, Roof became the first person in the U.S. sentenced to death for a federal hate crime. Roof's lawyers have argued he should not have been allowed to represent himself during the sentencing phase of his trial.
Today marks 5 years since a teenage gunman fired shots at the Townville Elementary School playground. 6-year-old Jacob Hall was killed in that gunfire. 2 other students and a teacher got hurt. Investigators soon found that Jesse Osborne, 14 years old at the time, had shot and killed his father, Jeffrey, at their home nearby before driving to his old playground and opening fire. In 2019, Osborne was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Jacob Hall, 30 extra years for attempted murder.
Lawmakers are up against a Thursday deadline to avoid a government shutdown and to prevent a default on U.S. debt. The Treasury Secretary says if Congress does not address the debt limit, the money will run out October 18th. She says the country's first default would tank markets and the U.S. economy. The fallout could include delays in Social Security and military paychecks, along with rising interest rates.